On today's Couch Talk, we're going to talk about Power. Other than Empire, Power is the other hottest TV show out here right now in these streets. I love it, but 50, you waited too long to come back because I couldn't even remember what the hell we left off at. So thank God for the previews. And in the previews this week episode, we saw where they left off. Basically everyone was against Ghost. Ghost was trading out everybody. Angela, she's back with Ghost. Tasha, Sean was killed, so she's devastated. She doesn't really know what's going on. Tommy, he's upset at Ghost because Ghost left the game. Then you have 50, Kanan. So technically he's supposed to be dead, but he's not dead. We don't know that yet, but I think he's not. Come on now, he escapes. And a lot more stuff. So that's where we left off. So in this week's episode, it picks up and we see Angela and Ghost. But Ghost wants to drop his name. He keeps saying, "Call me James." First of all, I don't approve of this Monica Lewinsky girl, Angela. I do not approve of that relationship, so I do not care for it. So every time I see them on camera kissing, I'm cringing. I'm like, but Tasha was the real MVP here. Tasha was the real MVP, and you just cut her loose like this for this heifer right here? Okay. So this episode is primarily about James St. Patrick, Ghost, leaving the game. Everybody's kind of pissed about it except for Angela. This two-timing heifer right here. But anyways, Tommy picks up where he's basically trying to be the man now. He's playing Ghost role, and we all know how Tommy is. Hot-tempered. He really doesn't think before he do. All that type of stuff. So it's really trouble in the streets for him because Tommy likes to act first, think later, or maybe not even think at all. We see that his little girl came back, the redheaded chick. They're back in love. She wants to be a part of more of the front end stuff. She doesn't want to do, I guess, housewife duty, and Tommy's just telling her, chill. I think because he's trying to figure out stuff on his own. So Tommy goes and meets with all these different drug dealers and all this stuff, and he's just trying to get business moving again. He finally gets the call from Lobos that, hey, come pick up the drop, like for real, we can pick it up right now. And he's like, bet. Lobos tells Tommy that he has to move this product and kill Ghost. And if not, he's gonna kill his little family that he started. And that's, the redheaded girl and the dog that they have. Killing the dog, yeah. But, so Tommy feels the pressure. Because at the end of the day, Ghost was his boy. Then in this episode, we also see that Tasha, she's kind of trying to figure out the whole Sean deal. What's the truth? She believes that Ghost is behind it. Finally, they talk. They see each other, and she's trying to figure out, hey, what's good with Sean? You gonna tell me the truth or what? And basically, Ghost breaks down and tells her that, look, this is what happened. And Kanan shot his son, and she kind of believes him, but she doesn't. She's still on the fence because she's like, why should I believe you? Which is understandable. So she's on the fence about it. So she meets up with Tommy. Well, she tracks down Tommy, and Tommy's like, Tasha, like he's kind of distant against her. Like he doesn't want to be kind of around her and all that stuff. I don't know why the vibe, but I guess Tommy's butthurt about the whole situation in a whole, that he wants to cut his losses with everybody attached to Ghost. So she's like, hey, can you tell me the truth? And he basically, he says the statement is true, and he goes about his way, she goes about his way, and she's kind of giving that look like, damn, like, Tommy, what's going on with you? What's good? Like, we were just cool not too long ago, and then it cuts the scene. Then we see a scene where one of the guys that used to move the products for Ghost with 718 tattoo on his neck, he was the one that was in the laundromat that one time with them when they, was looking at the facility or whatever. Well, he goes and meet up with Ghost at Ghost Club, and Ghost is basically saying that, look, I left the game, I'm sorry, dude, Tommy's the man, you gotta do what you gotta do now, you know what I'm saying? And he's kind of pissed about it because he's like, I can't be under Tommy. Tommy's a hothead. Tommy's doing shit that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's unbelievable. So that ends that, and you know, he walks out kind of bitter. Then Angela sees that, you know, and Angela want him to leave that game. She's like, what the, who the hell was that ghost? Who is that? You know, and she's all flipping out and all that stuff. So he tells her, you know, the truth, that he basically told him, I was a part of the game, I'm no longer a part of that life, I'm done. So Angela breaks down to tell him her truth too, that she's trying to leave the task force to be transferred to another department, because I'm guessing she doesn't want to be a part of that whole violent crime detective thing and possibly have to pursue going against James St. Patrick again. But instead, her detective, her boss, says, no, you can't do that. So she gets pulled more into this Lobos case. She finds out that Lobos is still alive. We all know that Ghost attempted to kill Lobos. Well, he doesn't know that he's living or he's alive, so she tells him then at that night, look, Lobos is still alive. James St. Patrick, Ghost, is shooken up. He's like, what the? Like, he's pissed. So it concludes with Ghost giving Tommy a call saying, hey, this is Ghost. You know, because all episode he kept telling people, call him James, call him James, call him James. And I'm just like, nigga, it's only been one episode and you try to forget your whole past? Your whole past? No. So I thought this was kind of like a chill kind of episode, not really anything hyped off. We found out that the detective, Angela's boss kind of guy, he's a crook. He's working with Lobos. There's a lot of stuff going on this episode, honestly, and my whole review was everywhere, but I hope you guys got the gist. And stay tuned for next week's review. You guys know, hopefully it gets more juicy. I'll be more aligned with what I'm going to talk about, because I'm going to write it down. This time I didn't. I was still early on watching it. So if you guys like this, make sure you subscribe. This is also my new channel. I have a main channel. Make sure you guys check it out. That will be linked in the description box. So love you guys.